And here's Ben Dodge with the call of tonight's modified feature. We're on the way. Ted Riggott down low, Tom Oliver on the outside. As we get into a little problem in the back of the pack, Warren Brett and Rod Spaulding come together. Also affecting Dick Houlihan in the number 99. And we'll have ourselves a restart on this one for sure. Let's see what damage may have been done to the number 72. Looks like he may have some front end damage. And definitely a dented in rear deck. This one.
Green flag is out. Joe Riverside has a problem with car number 46. Riverside way off the pace. But Teddy Riggott leads him down to the line. One lap is now complete.
I noticed Gregor taking the low groove, trying to do it that way. Diving up to Esther Avancia now in car number 10. Let's see if he can do it. Yes, he overtakes Avancia. One of the few who are fairly successful on that low groove tonight.
Mike Stefanik goes down low underneath John Zavisa. Jim Spencer gets hooked up down underneath Dan Avery. Spencer trying to run the bottom of the racetrack. It's the toughest way to get around Riverside. Reggie Rogelio pulls out of the event, saves it for the Sizzler.
It looks very strong indeed. Here in the number 11. Spencer takes a tap from Zavisa, but all on.
Jim Spencer apparently got a little bit off the throttle, and John Zavisa gave him a shot that he won't forget.
And look at Riggott just continue to pull away.
Mike Stefanik down underneath John Rosati, defending track champion, Joe Brady's Cavalier. Mike McLaughlin goes to the outside. Upstaying Gregor. Wolverine tries to get hitched up on the outside. As Riggott still leads the event with 9 laps of the 50 complete, 41 to go. Jim Spencer on the back bumper of John Rosati. Goes to the outside of Mighty Mike Stefanik. Stefanik is stuck down low. Goes in deep. Almost, but no way.
Meanwhile, Mike McLaughlin overtakes Tom Oliver by taking the low route. McLaughlin does the job down low.
John Rosati goes 3 wide on the top side. Jimmy Spencer goes low. Almost gets the spot from Rosati. He now does. Spencer down underneath S.J. Aponson. Rim riding. What a great job. He picks up another spot. Jim Spencer coming up through the pack with Mike Stefanik. But Teddy Riggott is literally pulling away. Now John Rosati looks down underneath S.J. Aponson. Stefanik goes low underneath Stan Berger.
Bob Wolverine now drives low on Tom Oliver looking for an opening. Oliver shuts the door. Stefanik meanwhile still battles with Gregor, the door handle to door handle.
Mike Stefanik runs the bottom of the racetrack. Jim Spencer goes to the outside. It's make it or break it for Stefanik. As Paul Morelli tries the same with Tommy Oliver.
Meanwhile, it's still an easy run for Teddy Riggott. Wade Cole now being pressured by Jerry Marquis.
Mike Stefanik sideways gathers it back. Spencer gets the spot. And now Polverelli gets by Tom Oliver, and so doesn't Stan Greger. Jim Spencer goes through. Spencer is looking as good as he did on night number 1. Mike Stefanik, oh, just about reels it in. In turn 2, he holds his position, but does lose some ground. Mike Stefanik dirt tracking it, suspension problem. Apparently with car 37, we've got a caution. We'll talk about this more.
I didn't want to say anything, but okay. Here they go, and Riggott regains the lead.
Bruce D'Alessandro looks aggressive on the top side of the racetrack, and so doesn't Jim Spencer. He just went around Mike McLaughlin. Bob Polverelli gets hitched up on the outside, and Bruce Dell looks for his first career win here at Riverside Park Speedway. Bruce Dell's got position number 2, Polverelli's got 3, and Jim Spencer comes from the back of the pack in his hunt for victory. Riggott still sets command in this event. As next time, 5:25 laps will be into the record book. The halfway marker being issued by Paul Coakley. On turn number 4, Jim Spencer down underneath Bob Polverelli. Still in command, Mike McLaughlin battles with Stan Greger. Bruce Dell holds off Polverelli and Jim Spencer. Polverelli taps on the back rope for Bruce Dell. D'Alessandro hanging tough, knowing the big boys are right there. Got to be quite a feeling. Jim Spencer dives low underneath Bob Polverelli. Jerry Marquis out of the event. Here comes Mr. Excitement. No room at the end this time. Laps complete now. Back in the pack, it's Mike McLaughlin now challenging Stan Greger for position behind Wade Cole. Greger hanging tough. Bruce Dell continuing to hold off the pressure. As we've got a spin, Tommy Bowles around in turn 4. Second caution of the event comes out on lap. One man to be the winner. The rest will have to try it again next Saturday night. Teddy Riggott picks up the pace. Bruce Dell drips up just a bit. Evenly matched they come. And he wants them to start on the line. They do. Bruce Dell and Teddy Riggott are closer than most people thought. Off the turn they come. Jim Spencer comes out of nowhere to get Ted on the top side. Trouble now. We've got another spin. Tommy Oliver, Dan Avery, and Tommy Bowles.
Your attention, the Hoosier tire man to the pit area, please. Hoosier tire man to the pit area, please.
Danny Bennett, report to your truck. 33 laps are still down. Bruce Dell and Teddy Riggott get a shot at doing it all over again. Everybody anxious. Bumper tagging goes on. And the green comes out. Surprise attack. Bruce Bruce Dell has it by a bumper, but off the turn. Bruce gets sideways, collects the automobile, loses one spot to Jimmy Spencer, and possibly another to Bob Pomerelli. Stan Greger looks good on the top side. Teddy Riggott's got Jim Spencer behind him, and now Bruce Dell pulls into formation. Eric Leclerc, lapped automobile, runs the bottom of the racetrack. Eric Leclerc, flat right front tire, he pulls out of the event. Jim Spencer puts some pressure on Teddy Riggott, who has led 36 laps already. 14 laps remaining. Spencer looks for some racing room to the bottom. Can't see it this time. But Riggott is going higher and higher through the turn. This time by when they head to the line, 10 laps remaining. Here comes Spencer. No, he can't do it this time. Pomerelli waits. Pomerelli and Spencer make contact. Jim Spencer sees some room, but still can't quite do it. A tap to the bumper. Look out, he's coming through. Tom Oliver's got sparks flying. Meanwhile, Bob Pomerelli working there, just waiting for a mistake by either of these lads. And he'll pounce on it. D'Alessandro holds fourth, but he's being pressured now by Stan Greger. Wade Cole hanging right in there in sixth place, doing a fine job. John Rosati has moved all the way up to seventh now. 5 laps remaining when they head to the line. 5 to go for Teddy Riggott. Spencer just can't find that opening around Riggott with that high line. And around goes Dan Avery, but he's right back in the action in car 10A. Some good duels going on back in the pack, but the attention riveted on our 3 leaders. This time by 2 laps remaining. Final 2 laps. Traffic up ahead of your leader. Off the fourth turn, down to the line. The white flag is out one more time around. Here he comes for the victory. It's Teddy Riggott, beating our national modified champion Jimmy Spencer to the wire for the victory. Back in the pack, some really good duels. John Rosati came on strong to finish in 7th place behind Bruce D'Alessandro, coming back from early difficulties in the event to come on strong for a good finish in the 01. Riggott out of the car, and he'll move over with Mark Warnes now for a few words of wisdom, I'm sure. The Pro Stock's coming up next, so don't go away for their 25-lap feature. But right now, let's go down trackside to Mark Warnes and our winner. Mark?
Sometimes the wins don't come easy, but they're still good just the same. And this has to be definitely in that category tonight, Ted Riggott. Congratulations.
Thank you. You know, you think it's a gift having a pole shot, but after the beginning, the first race of the year, it doesn't always look that way. And today we met with misfortune at Stafford, so the win definitely was a big plus.
You know, looking at the race, taking a moment to look back a little bit, second place man, a lot of pressure from Jimmy Spencer. Does it mean a little bit more when you can hold off and maintain your position and, you know, win out over Jimmy Spencer, who's the #1 guy in the country?
Well, when we started the race, roughly about the first 30 laps, the car was super. And right after that, it started loosening up, and it was getting looser and looser. I didn't have a bite coming out. I had a life with it. I knew Jimmy was behind me. I knew he'd pressure me, and I just had to keep my cool. But he was a real gentleman to me, and I appreciate it.
Teddy, do a change in the operation this year. Little change in the operation this year. You are doing a little more of the driving, other people handling the operation, Mike Ricci and the crew. Easier for you, a little less pressure maybe, a few less worries?
The pressure is still there because I want to do good for Mike and the team. The worries are reduced in the way that it's a big help having a team behind you. In the past years, I've been by myself and with Sly, and it's been a lot of work for myself. But now with the team, it lightens the load, and it just gives you confidence in the car.
You started with Mike, come full circle, back with Mike, and we're sure we'll see you here again. Ted Riggott, congratulations again.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Kemp Communications and Casella Speed because a lot of support's been given to me from those two people, and I'm glad I won for them tonight.
All right, you just thanked them. Congratulations again, Ted Riggott. Back upstairs.
Thank you very much, Mark, and once again, congratulations to our winners in this event.